So, straight up, I made rules errors in this game. I made them all over the place, and I am not proud of it. Phil should have won this game. I'm going to say it straight up. Phil should have won, because I traded out my Crusader Peasants for Forlorn Knights. I played Crusader Peasants for dozens of games so far, and the stubborn rule just stuck with me, but I fucked it up. And I apologize, Phil. You won this game. I'm gonna toss out my win, because there's so many things that didn't go right due to the fact that I forgot that one little fact that they do not get stubborn with the reliquary. But in this game, I'm playing Phil, a person who I hope he would call me friend, even though I cheated him on accident. Not proud of it. He's playing a Lizardman this particular game. He's got 2 things of skirmishers. I didn't get his list. I didn't get his list. It's my bad on this one. But he's got 2 bricks of skinks with Croco Boys in the middle of it. He's got 2 units of Spiky Boys down here with the 2d6 throwy spike things right down here. Pterodactyl Boys and 3 monsters with guys on top. I'll get his list next time, or have him email it to me, something like that, so that way y'all can know what the hell you're looking at. My list, I got my Forlorn Knights, not Crusader Peasants. God damn it, Garbro, you always over here cheating and shit, trying to win. You're being a bad name to all Bretonian players. Yeah. Anyway, so I got Forlorn Knights and a brick with a reliquary. Brigands. I got a paladin here with piety to get that nice 5+ ward save. Pegasus Knights, longbows, crossbows, trebuchet, scorpion, grail knights. I think that's all I got right for me right now. My damsel's a general in this list. You get frontline clash and secure objective. So we go out like this. Both deploy. I deploy first, all at once, so I get my my shooting off first. Phil comes down across from me, just like so. He has Vanguard up. This is all right. Well, we do our Vanguard and Scouts. Vanguards move up this way. My turn 1. He got a little too close to me. I'm going to charge up with the Grail Knights. Going to try and take out that unit. That's the only charge, though, so they make it in quite clearly. They're movement 7. Magic Phase is a 5 card. Got the 500 dice down Veil tokens rolling up. Give the crossbows re-rolling to their hits for long range. In the shooting phase, I do some wounds. The brigands do enough wounds to the guys right here, make them flee. And in the close combat over here, they, down to a single person, they flee. Pictures are a little out of order. I gotta get better with that next time. Do some wounds here for the brigands, not nearly enough, and they're gonna pay for it dearly. I believe this is his turn 2. They rally right here. I believe they do not rally, if I remember correctly. Better pictures next time. Everyone's moving up. These guys come hauling ass across here on top of the hill. Go there and gonna beat my ass. These guys just kind of wheel that direction when they reform from the rally. These guys move up this way. They took a hit from the scorpion during the round of shooting. They didn't get a picture because I'm an idiot. They're moving up. Their goal is to try and do wounds to the scorpion with their javelins of some sort. He gets the number 4 card for the magic phase. I believe he mostly uses, he mostly gets off for druidism spells, so he heals up all them shooting wounds, which is not good for me, say the least. His shooting phase, he does a lot of wounds there. The brigands do not like that shit, and they are popping smoke. They are hauling ass. They are out of there. They do some wounds there too with the Spiky Boys, which are really, really good in my opinion. I like them Spiky Boys. Some wounds here, don't like it. Peeling off Forlorn Knights. Staring them down. Grrr, don't shoot at me. On my turn 2, so that was turn 1 back then. This is turn 2. Turn 2, I do not charge them over here. I do not like how that looks. I leave them back. Charge Peasant Knights and these guys so they can see them. Gonna try and take them out before they can fuck up my shit. These guys do not rally. They keep fucking running. They want none of that shit. Remembering moves. The brigands are gonna sacrifice themselves to the greater good for the lady and all that fun stuff. Come right here, gonna chaff it. That's gonna be a problem. Should have turned him in more, but I didn't. I'm gonna pay for it daily. I get the number 2 card. Not good, not great, not what I wanted. I boost them with the number 3 spell on the Pegasi. Shooting goes well here. I peel off one Specky boy. I shoot these guys some more, and they flee, or they fail the panic chest. Some shooting here with the boss crows and longbows, and then the trebuchet comes down eventually. This is that the bolt thrower, I'm pretty certain. So bolt thrower does a wound in there, and then the trebuchet, whack, smash, get out off my table, get out of here. But he sinks in the minimize panic roll, so he's good. Combat here goes well, as you can see. Combat goes very well, and the third guys, they flee. They are out of here. His turn 2. He's staring down that gap. He likes what he sees. He's going to charge. He's going to do that one first, that one second. We measured it, and it was a front, from what we could tell. From what we could tell, it was a front. We measured it out, did the laser, and it was a front. Had to be a front. So, big O Stego Dino coming in. He's going to come pop some ass, so he's going to try to anyway. There's a Grail Knights is going down on, and then the Repper Riders going through brigands. That guy does not rally. They're out. They flee. Also flee off. They're done. They do not rally off the table. Everyone else moves up or does some kind of movement. I believe tries to rally him, doesn't do it, so he's out. Running, and that's my problem right there. Now he moves forward. I did not realize that my damsel was not quite where I wanted her to be, so she is still out in the danger zone. I did not realize that. He's gonna come over here and pummel my asshole with fucking spiky boy throws, so I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. But he saw his opportunity. He's gonna take it. Everyone else moves up. Moving. Number 6 card for his magic phase. He's getting a lot of good cards. Overview of the battlefield. How it looked at the current time. Drews him. He heals up his skinky boys. A lot of the skinky boys coming back. Does some shooting. Does 2 wounds to the damsel. I'm in deep shit. I think maybe I can pull it out, but no. Big old over here comes in. Whack. Kills off my damsel and my general. More shooting from the Specky boys. Peels off 2 longbowmen. The combat does not go well here for him. I decided to burn up my Wormwood core, and all of his in-back attacks and everything don't really go well. So the dice were not with him there. Dice were with me, so I win that combat. However, in this combat, he does a lot of bad news to me. So lots of wounds there, lots of wounds, and he peels off everyone but 1 brigand. So there's 1 guy left, and he ain't sticking around. He's fleeing. So I think maybe he'll run far and shaft the unit, but no, he runs 4 inches. And as you can tell, they do not run 4 inches. They catch him and push forward. Not quite enough to get into the Pegasi, but gives me a pretty good charge here, or so I thought. But I fucked it up. I thought I'll declare a charge against over here and get him to flee some more, so you can keep pissing off that way, and then I'll redirect over into here. But I fail the redirect roll. I keep going this way, chasing that thing. It completely fuck over my Pegasi. I don't like it. It's not good. It's not good at all. So that happens. The Pegasi charged in, and I thought they'd be supported, but they weren't. And they charged first. So that happened. Shooting phase. I do some shots here with I think it was longbows or crossbows. Then the trebuchet comes in. Trebuchet just pounds some butthole. Takes off everyone but that many. No other real shooting of note. He wins the combat by a lot because my Pegasi did not roll well. 2 were killed and the other one flees away. Flees away. His next turn, he's gonna try and charge my longbow unit with that. Gonna try and charge the crossbows with those, and that's definitely an auto win, as I find out. These guys do not roll far enough. We're worth a shot, so he stumbles forward just like so. But those Raptor Riders, they definitely do get inside. They do not rally. They keep fleeing. They keep fleeing. Keep running. And then all those guys move forward. And then from the shooting, the skinks, they panicked and ran. That's why they're right there. The board's looking. I forgot a picture. He does his Raptor Rider combat. He decimates my crossbows. You'll see that here in a minute. My next turn, I'm going to charge that stego there. And I'm going to charge to the forest. Forlorn Knight's going to try and charge that skinker unit. Yeah, that's what happened there. They panicked and ran, as you could imagine. From this, I believe this is from that last time too. So from the first combat from the first combat in his phase of the last turn, he killed his crossbows. They fled off. All that junk. And then the Angel rolled a 2 for her flee distance, so she kind of sticks around. They reform to face my crossbows. My Grails make it in. The Grails also take a lot of dangerous terrains. Kind of sucks. Forlorns make it in, because Forlorns are boss like that. Note I'm saying Forlorns. No magic, just shooting, so go straight to shooting. Bolt thrower. I forgot to mention, he faces that direction, not the other direction, because he wants to try and get into a Grail Knights. So I let him change it around from what he had the first time. Bolt thrower goes in, does quite a few wounds to the flank. Crossbows flinging in some wounds on the big stego in the distance. These guys, they keep on running. I'm not sure why they're running right now. That's just a picture of the wounds I did. I think I need to get better at taking pictures. I kind of suck at it. So. Longbows do some shots into there, peeling off wounds. Trying to anyway. Combat goes off here. He does some wounds here and there. I do a lot of wounds here and there. I do a lot of wounds here too with the Forlorn. He does 4 wounds back. But I do win combat, but he does stick around with Steadfast. And then over here, the overview of the battlefield. Looking pretty bad for me. He's going to try and charge there, going to try and wipe my ass out, but unfortunately he does not make the charge roll, so he stumbles forward, which I quite enjoyed. And then he charges that sucker in, going to come in and beat my ass. I'm not looking forward to it. These guys, they take some shots from range from last turn, because I missed the picture again, and they just keep on running during their rally phase. They don't pass the rally. Know what the fuck I'm showing here. He's got lovely hands. He moisturizes, I guess. So we're going here. He does his impact attacks, and he does quite a few. Get your pictures in order, guard bro. God damn. Alright, but anyway, on this particular combat over here, I can't remember what happened, but I'm pretty sure he won combat, but I had to roll an 8 with Steadfast, because I did have more ranks than him after the combat. I remember that much. And I stuck around. So my next turn, I charge down here. I missed a picture. For some reason, I keep missing the damn pictures. First time, I know, I suck. I'll get better at it. Please bear with me. But after I killed the stego up here, I did reform to face this direction. So I declare a charge this direction, and I make it, but I do take another DT. Shoot in phase, I shoot off the Specky Boy. Specky Boy goes away. Combat phase, I do this one first. Combat phase over here goes pretty well. I do a lot of wounds, and he does a wound back to me. This combat, this is where I fucked up, and Phil should have won the game, or at least been a lot closer game. I should not have been able to make a stubborn roll here. They keep fleeing, mind you. Right here, he gets back more wounds, right? Because he's a Druidism, gets back more wounds. He is clearly doing better than I am here. Alright. And somewhere in here, I shouldn't have won. I should see. Well, how I did it was went in. I somehow won the combat, but it doesn't seem right. I don't think I should have won this combat or stuck around. I should have fled at least once because they're not stubborn. Crusader Peasants are stubborn. Forlorn Knights are not stubborn with the Reliquary. So I fucked up around here, and I don't like taking a W because I fucked up, and it's too many variables. So I'm counting this as a loss for me and a win for Phil. So that happens here. He does some wounds back to the unit. Now, I don't know if this would happen or not, but I do a lot more wounds back than he does to me. He fails his minimized roll, and then he flees, and I catch him. But I don't know what would have happened here. I had a stubborn roll at least once. Now, stubborn roll was when this guy charged in and did his attacks. I am pretty damn certain that I would have fled at that big charge. So that's why I think that I fucked up. I'm not stubborn. I would have even been steadfast. Alright. So I'm pretty sure Phil would have fucking ran me down there or something, but we don't know. So that's why I'm saying it now. And I'm pretty darn certain Phil would have won the game right there. I'm pretty darn certain. I win combat here. Nothing funky going on here. I do win the combat. This is where we started discussing things. I told Phil they were stubborn, and I thought they were stubborn, but they're not stubborn. I was playing Crusader Peasants way too much, testing them out. I was doing some rigorous testing with the Crusader Peasants, see how good they were, how bad they were. I switched them out for Forlorn Knights on a whim the day before, so I fucked up. I'm sorry, Phil, but I'm pretty certain that Phil would have won this game. Because say I had fled here, he would have ran me down. More than likely, because that thing's fast for a fucking dinosaur. They would have ran me down, then he would have charged in here and taken this out. Would have had that, and that left. He would have been coming in through here. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty certain that if I had done the right thing with the right rules, Phil should have won this game. So Phil, I apologize. I only realized to watching this freaking video what I did. But you won this game. I'm pretty goddamn certain. So I'm going to call this a win for Phil and a loss for me. Because I got greedy over here. Which really fucked me up. And then I fucking fudged my rules over here. So my apologies, Phil. But it was a good game. We both had fun. Laughs were had. And as you can see here at the very end, we do shake hands with knife hands out. But like I said, I don't think I would have won this game. I'm pretty goddamn certain that Phil would have won that game, or been so close that the secondary would have mattered at least. Because I would have had secondary, or he would have had secondary. We would both have made a tie secondary. I may have won on points. Who knows? Too many variables. It's a really close game. But I'm going to say that Phil won because I refuse to take a W due to me fucking up a rule. You know, especially a rule like stubborn. Stubborn and steadfast are very important. I fucked it up, so I'm not gonna take this W. I want to say that the winner's right here, the man with these smooth, soft hands. He's the winner. But it was a fun game. I'm going to try and get more bat reps in the future with better pictures for certain and better decals. I made all these things up the night before. I got one more with Skaven, which is a fucking shit show. my battle against Skaven was fucking terrible. I fucked so many things up. Not by rule wise, just rolls. My rolls were terrible. None of them was working. It was terrible. But yeah. So Phil, good game. I really enjoyed this. Cannot wait to play it next time. But until I play Phil again, or until I see you guys again, keep your dice hands strong and happy wargaming.